This is a Kei apple. It's a native of Africa. The fruit is used for cordials, dyes, chutneys, jams and jellies. It has a refreshing tartness, and the riper they are, the sweeter they are.
It's got bite, but it's beautiful and juicy. Hey, watch out for the spikes. But
Pretty spectacular, aren't they?
it's loaded. And look. Look at them on the ground. We were sort of thinking, as if we're going to have fruit. Look at the fruit.
The bushes are so thorny that if you plant them close together in a row, they form a very useful living fence. Just look at these thorns. Here's some fruit and a twig of the Kei apple plant, Dovyalis caffra. As you can see, the fruits are golden and small, and the branches are very thorny. They're so sharp that you can just sort of see how sharp they are. They're like a weapon. You impale an apple on them. Just found some little scrubby apples that had fallen from the tree. And as you can see, these thorns are quite vicious. I think even goats would have trouble eating these leaves. Another use could be if you were out in the wild and didn't have any awls for boring holes into things, you could probably take off these thorns and actually use them to bore a hole in something. Here's a branch of Kei apple without any fruit on it. The fruit's here in the bowl. You can see the thorns on this. And you can use these thorns as tools. I'm going to cut one off. And I'm going to use it to pierce a hole in fabric so that I can stitch the fabric. The fabric I'm using isn't a normal textile. It's actually a piece of kelp, would you believe? Kelp's one of those multi-purpose plants. It's medicinal, it's edible. The people actually make things out of it because when it dries, it goes really hard, like leather, and lasts for years and years and years. And people make toys out of it, and they make lampshades out of it. And when the light shines through the lampshades, it looks rather lovely. It gives an amber glow. So, to start off with, I'm just going to take the side pieces off the kelp. You'd be surprised how hard it goes after it dries. This kelp is still moist. That's why it's still flexible like that. And I'm going to stitch two pieces together. So let's pretend we're out in the wilderness. We want to stitch together two pieces of soft leather, but we don't have a needle. So, using the thorn from the Kei apple, we can just pierce holes through. And then after we've pierced enough holes, we can stitch the two pieces together. So there are two pieces of kelp stitched together using an awl to pierce the holes. And as I say, you could use that same technique with leather.